Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back today to do I don't know what. I'm kind of out of ideas, but I think it's because I'm stuck on this envelope idea. Sometimes I get stuck on an idea and I want to further it. And I think maybe that's what is going on here, is maybe I wanted to make some more kind of envelope-y ideas. The other thing is I really want to use up this paper. I want to get rid of it. But I don't want to bore you to death with it. You know, you don't want to get bored to death. But I do want to cover these with something. Oh, baby. Anyway, I do want to cover them up, and I want to make something out of them. Let's see, what do we got here? What's this? Spring Botanic. Let's see what we have left here. Oh, we have some good cards. Those would go in there good. I want to make some, you know, just ephemera envelope type things. I really, really want to do that. I'm not into bugs. Oh, look at all this ephemera here. Ooh, that's a nice page. And a back page. Okay, fine. We'll do this. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this just like so. And now I want to see just how much of this fits inside of here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down in here, but before I do that, I want to cover this part, but I also want to cut this off right where? Oh, come on, Ange. Line that envelope up, man. Let me cut this off right here. Oh, these dumb pens. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off right there. Do 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 do. I've lost my cutting board. My trimmer. Where'd it go? Oof, spider. I'm not a spider lover at all. They scare me. And I know, it's just silly. It is silly, I agree. Being afraid of spiders is just a silly thing. But I'm deathly afraid of them. Okay. Here we go. So, I want to cover this central part with this because it'll block off anything back there, and then whatever I put over it will be fine. I'm not too concerned about where it lands on here. Yeah, once I get envelopes or something like that on my brain, I find it very hard to detach from the ideas that are coming in with it. So, and I don't want to bore you guys, but sometimes you got to go with your muse and just let it lead. Otherwise, you can put your muse to sleep. Or muse, your muse. since we don't want our muse to be misused, let's let it do what it wants. Okay, so this one's going to go right over here, and I'm going to glue it completely down. Now, it might make it a little bit tight in here, but what I'm going to do is cut this off. Now, you've seen me do this before. I cut these off and then I reinforce this edge. Okay, so if I have to reinforce it, you'll definitely see that that's what I'm doing. Might just fold this backwards to reinforce that edge a little bit. That should come on, don't be stinker glue. Okay, that should reinforce that a little bit. And then we'll do it this way. If it starts to tear or anything like that, then we'll have to reinforce it a little bit better along these edges. But we have washi tape for that. Okay. Probably going to recognize it very fast. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a little bit too tall right there, but we'll fix that in a bit. Okay. I'm not going to go completely to the edge. It's because I want to be able to have some play in the envelope so it will open and close. This may not be enough space to allow that to happen. It might just be room enough for a card in there or something. You know, a big journal card or something, which is fine. We don't really care, do we? We just want to make something. Alrighty. Yep, so you can see right here that my envelope is not tall enough. So I'm just going to carefully clip that and hope I don't clip my envelope open. But if I do, that gives me a good reason to reinforce the edges. Okay, let's check. Best way to check is to open it up and see if there's a bunch of light coming in. And there's not, so we're good. And it looks like we're good enough on the edges for that to open and close. Okay, so now let's go over and do this side. We'll do the same thing. Leaving just a little bit around the edges so we're not showing too much of our extra scrap type paper back here. Do 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 do. Okay. Now we have this cute little booklet. Look at that. There. Oh, I think it's cute. Now you can fold this to the other side if you want. If you want an open pocket. Oh, I forgot to cut that one. Well, I wonder if that's going to be a problem now. Well, we'll just glue it to the inside. There. I'll probably cover this part anyway. Okay. Now, let's see here. We have that extra good pocket material in here, or perhaps it's good for there. Let's see. Could use that one. Actually, oh, I kind of like being able to use those. Okay, so let's use the ones that, oh, that has bugs. Get rid of the bugs. Okay, so we're going to put this one up here, right there, and we'll bring it. And we'll bring it right to here. Okay, I'm going to move this over just a little bit. And this one will come from there to here. Okay. So there to there, to there. I don't know, do you do that? You kind of get to where you've got an idea in your head and you're playing with the ideas, and then you just gotta keep playing with the ideas to get it out of your head? I don't know. That's the way I am. I have to kind of keep playing with the ideas until they go away. Okay. I think this one went that way. Yes. Okay, I need to get some... Maybe it's right over here. Oh, let's see if any of these are any good. Let's see. Okay. Got some ink going. You know, I think the ink in these just dries out super fast sometimes. Tammy's been having problems with hers. Tammy Van Antwerp. And I have some that are like that too. And I have actually just tossed the pads out. But I thought because I had Re-Inker ink, and I've been using it just on mixed media stuff. But I was thinking that since I have it, I might as well maybe get some dry pads at empty ink pads, the ones you make your own ink in. I was thinking about getting some of those so that I could use my refill inks into those and then not worry about whatever these pads are made out of. I don't really know. It looks like foam with a felt on top. So, I don't know if that matters or not. I do not know. Okay, so this one's going to go right here. And it's going to come a little close there. I'm going to washi tape it right there. But I think I better trim it up just slightly up towards the top. I don't need ink right on that edge, by the way. I'm just doing it because it's there, really. just because it's there. My daughter studied to be an entomologist. So I have learned a lot, especially about spiders from her, because, you know, she tries to train me not to be a killer, not to be a spider hunter. She tries to teach me that spiders are okay, Mom. They eat other bugs, and they keep the bad bugs out of your house. Stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's very difficult for me because I am so afraid of spiders. So it is hard for me. I admit it. It's hard. Okay, so I can see that this is going to need some security along this edge. So we'll take care of that. Right now we're going to take care of this. So I'm lining it up along here, and then wherever it lands over here is good, as long as it's not crossing over the middle here. Yep. My daughter, she's the one in Kansas, and boy, good thing she likes bugs, because they've got some bugs there. She's been sharing her roses. Oh my goodness. They are just gorgeous. My daddy would be so proud of her. He loved to grow roses, and she does too, and she works so hard at it. And I grow roses, but they start out as, you know, expensive type roses, and then they become weed roses because I let them just grow wild. I just wild them. I don't mean to, but it happens. Oh, I'm trying to scooch that. Well, I didn't scooch it far enough. Good enough. I did not scooch it far enough. See? Couldn't get it right back up to the edge. Angela. I just make more places for myself to fix is all. That's all I'm doing. Okay. So, I do have this from Sherry. Sent me some washi tape. And I was thinking about, it's a Van Gogh. And I was thinking about using it on here. And then I also have this one. And I also have some green that I could use. And I also brought this one along that I could use, which is the old lace and crooked edge type stuff. That might go here good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put something along that edge. Gonna have to put that right to the edge. I didn't want to, but I gotta do it. Okay. I mean, if it's not a good enough pocket, we'll cut a V in it, and it'll be fine. It just will. That'll make it fine and dandy. Just not like candy, but really none of these just aren't going with this color. Well, let's see here. Oh, we do have this one. It'll go. And then I have this fabric one. It will go. Here's a red fabric. No. And then here is a nature one. And since this is a nature thing, maybe we'll try nature. Let nature lead the way. I'm trying to decide. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I'm going to wrap this to the other side, but I'm going to cover the other side too. So, no, I don't have to though, do I? Oh no, I ripped it. Oh. Tell me what to do. Okay, that one won't work yet. Not yet. Maybe it's this one. Let's have a peek. Okay. Thinking about wrapping this right here. All I can do is wrap it and see what it looks like first. Wrap it or scrap it. Okay. Find your pin. This stuff is quite tenderish. Can your washi tape be tender? Yes. It can be too tender. Not a contender, but too tender. I need something under here. Oh, book. Where's my book? Here we go. Push that pin back. Okay. So we're just going to put this from there to there. Oh, I had to take my paper towels out to the kitchen because I took the last roll. And then we needed one in the kitchen. I should have went to Lebanon today and to get groceries and stuff, but I didn't. Okay, and that's not bad. Now we'll finish this off here in just a minute. It's just that we have this little hole here to contend with, so we have to go this way with it if we decide to do that. So let's do this one. Okay. Just a smidge. Hope that is not too smidged. And let's go from page 67 to 71 because there's a bunch of missing pages. Oh, do it this way. Sorry. Grab the tape side first. There it is. Okay. There's my pen. Oh, I pulled the whole page out. You think we can get it all on there? Don't know. Okay, so that's going to go there. To there. Get this glue off of here. Trying to keep things a little bit cleaner. Okay. Alrighty, there's that. Now let's go this way. Oh, I should have put that underneath. Oh, 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 oh. Maybe we'll do something different there. Maybe this is where this one comes in. Cut you off at the squirrel there. Don't get squirrely with me. Just going to flip that page over on here. Dreams are so weird sometimes. I have strange dreams. I travel a lot in my dreams, go places and do things and talk to lots of people and, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't really try to interpret my dreams at all. I just enjoy them. I know a lot of people do interpret their dreams, and Caryl says it's just your, I don't know what she said exactly, how she said it, but it made sense to me. Dreaming about the things you want to do, or something that you maybe wanted to happen, or don't know. Although sometimes you have bad nightmares, and I know you don't want those to happen. So I must have the interpretation wrong. Say it again, Carol. Let's see how crooked that is. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Now, this, I'm not going to put anything on that. I'm going to cover this part. But this part here, ooh, look at how close that comes to fitting there. So perfectly. But that's not it. It's going to go here, actually. It's just a little tiny smidgen part. Smidgen pigeon. Okay. So just bringing in the reinforcements to make it a fine fitting piece of... Yep, see, that didn't work. Of course not. I have a bump right there. There we go. Still might be a little bit close. Okay. Oops, flip it over. Tape side first. I always put glue on my washi tape. Some people don't at all, but I always do. I don't like the idea of it just kind of falling off. Now that doesn't match up perfectly, but I think that's okay. Not going to make that much difference. You can always put something right there to cover that up. Okay, next, flip it over to here. And this one's going to go from there to there. Look at that one cut crooked too. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way because this is the browner part of the lace. Doesn't really matter. Okay. There we go. Scooch that right up against that one so that it's in the right spot. And I'm just going to kind of curl that up right there. Stick it down. It's not too bad. And we need one here and one there, just to kind of cover that. There. And here. Oh, that one's off a little bit. I think it'd be okay. Oh, this one goes on this side. Oh yeah. Right about there. Okay. I got glue on my hands. Help. Help me, help me. I think this, oh no, it's going to be too crooked. That one will not work. Could tell by the way I cut it. It was just a little too crooked. Doesn't really matter which way this goes. I think we'll go this way. Okay, right about there. Yes, right about there. There we go. That is the easiest way I've found to get them apart, is just to poke the tape apart. It seems to give it a little bit of air in there and it pops up. You have to watch for the little pop-up, but it seems to work. Okay, this needs to go on this side. Guess it doesn't really matter. I just didn't match it up too well. I should have done this all as one piece. That's what I should have done, but I didn't. Okay. All right. There we go so far. I don't want to use that. So that puts us down to using this one in here. Okay. Oh dear. Where did I put it? I don't know. I don't remember which way I had it going. Do I want... I guess it doesn't matter. If I turn it this way, it looks like it's going one way. I guess that this would be like strawberries hanging. So I think maybe it should go this way. Okay. Right here. Right there. Okay. So I'm going to cut that right about here. And guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut that in half. If I cut them the correct direction, they're going to fit. If I cut them the wrong direction, they're not going to fit. Well, it doesn't fit right there because that's a torn edge. Okay, that'll go right there. We don't have to cover the whole simoleon, but we can cover some of it, can't we? Whoops. Oh well. Got it upside down, but that's alright. It doesn't really matter. The strawberries don't care which way they're growing. I mean, they might, but they haven't told me that they cared. So right there. That is kind of crooked there, so I think we'll go with this more solid edge here. This has some of the stuff on it from, I think we'll go this way. We'll straighten this out. I just cut it a little crooked when I cut it. Well, a lot crooked when I cut it. And then I tore that one edge a little bit, so that didn't help. You know, it's funny, you know, Tammy and I both having problems with our inks like that. I find that they just dry out so fast, and that's why I'm leery about buying ink. Now, my scrapbook.com ink is nice and wet and wonderful, and I love it. It always has excellent color, so I just love it. Love, love, love it. But I do love using this distressing ink because it's the perfect color for distress. You know, we got to have a little distress in our lives when we're doing our little journals. And, okay. So, now, what if I take this down to here? Well, if I take it this way and I make a hinge like I did on this, see? Not a belly band, but it would be a hinge. I mean, it could be a hinge that comes from that side to this side. Don't know. Let's cover these next. Okay. I do have these really cool washi tapes that we could use here. No, I want to cover that with paper. The reason is because I want to, I'm probably going to have to use this piece. I hate to, but I think I might have to. Don't know. Oh. Oh. Not those. Could that be the closure? These could be the closure. Yes, yes, they could. These two right here. That one and this one. With the peonies. Or the peonies. However you want to say them. Well, I'm sure you've had just about enough of me today, wasting my time. But I'm not wasting your time, man. I'm showing you something clever and new. Oh, there's a snail. Sorry though, snail. Gotta take you out of that book, and I'm gonna put you over into this book. Yeah. And then there will be a band there that this will slip down into. See? Like that. Like so. Let me cut this one out. And then I will probably let you go until tomorrow. Tomorrow. So let me tell you what I've been working on. All weekend. Let's see. Friday, from about 10 o'clock on till late afternoon, I worked on labels and receipts and oh, not postcards, but just like labels and stuff. And so I worked on those until well, for 3 days I worked on them. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I have them ready to upload. I have an advertisement pack of 5 pages, and I have an advertising pack of 7 pages, I think. Getting ready to go up on Etsy, but it'll probably be next weekend before I get them up there. It takes hours to do this stuff, guys. Just so you know, it really does take hours. And so, because it takes so much time, it's... Oh, this would have been even better. That might have been better. Now we're going to use those. I just like that idea of using that. So anyway, I've been working on the digitals, and so I'll have a couple of labeled digitals coming out, a couple packs, and then I'll have a couple packs of receipts and prescriptions and pharmaceutical labels. I'll have that coming out. But it all takes time. It all takes, you know, when you're uploading into your computer, downloading into your computer, scanning, downloading, everything takes minutes and minutes of time. And so I worked into 3 days to where my back was just killing me yesterday, and I finally was like, okay. 6 o'clock, I went and finally sat down in the evening after I'd been there all day, and I'd had enough. So I didn't go back to it today because I didn't want my back to hurt. But, you know, like I'm saying, it all takes a great deal of time. I don't think people really realize the incredible amount of time that it takes to, you know, do videos and get them uploaded, and to do Etsy stuff and get it uploaded. Like, you know, just just getting it onto Etsy itself, that's easy. I can just upload it right into Etsy, but then I have to write a description. I have to price it out. I have to, if it's something that I'm sending out, I have to weigh it, measure it, put a box of it together so I can get the right price for shipping, because I don't pay shipping anymore. So I have to do all that. And so, after you take photos of the journals and all of that, get those uploaded into your photo program, prep those for Etsy because they like them a certain way and they want them to look super good, and so do I. But sometimes they reject them coming off your phone camera if you don't do them at a full resolution. And I use my phone camera. I don't use my good camera anymore. So it's just, so much work. But yeah, everything just takes hours amount of time. And so I have like 20 journals to upload. And when I upload, I'm going to also be uploading things like these with ephemera already in them. So there will be things like those, and we'll be organizing some of that stuff into, packs and stuff. Like these, not these, but like this one. Thanks, Celeste, for teaching me that. That was a cool one. I love it. I want to make another one. And here's another one that is on the same venue idea of that. So, like, this will go to Etsy, and this one will go to Etsy. I don't know if I ever showed you this one. It's not done. I need to put some ephemera in it. And I need to... Oh, this one right here. Ephemera goes right in here too. See? Right there. So that's kind of a cool one. Ephemera here, there, and here. So I still have to do that. And yeah, there's just so much. I have lots of things like this to go on to Etsy. I have 3 drawers full down there. Big drawers. Big drawers. So I need to do that. And then I'm also, I've been going to do it for a long time, and I've hesitated, and now I'm going to do it. I'm putting on all my old beaded handbags. I have hundreds of them. But it's time to let them go. I'm not in that collector mode anymore. Now I collect things like kitchen things, like old rolling pins and butter churns. My butter churns I collect because I like to put buttons in them. So buttons are light enough that they don't ruin all the mechanisms and stuff inside. So so anyway, I'm going to be letting go. And then I have a bunch of ephemera and stuff that I'd like to let go of. But we'll see about that. Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff. So, and that's why I haven't done any of it, because I just haven't felt like spending the time that it's going to take to do it. It's it just takes hours. So anyway, this is where we're at for today on this. So I hope you'll come back and join me for the next one. And once again, this is totally inspired by Etta J, Queen Beata. She totally inspired me on the envelope thing, and hers are so beautiful. If you have not gone and looked at her video that I posted in my last one, you need to go look at them. They are absolutely stunning, and I would like to make this stunning, but now I've got all this on it, and so it's not going to be stunning, but it'll still be pretty. But I would love to make mine stunning like hers are. Hers are just lovely. I just love them. Okay, gotta go. I will talk to you all in the very next video. I hope you have a great evening, and we'll see you then. Bye.